Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about some important points related to the globe which everyone should know. World has 195 countries overall and world is divided into 7 continents. The largest continent is Asia and the important countries of Asia continent are India, China, Russia and Pakistan etc. Second largest continent is Africa, which is right here, Africa. And the important countries of Africa are Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Oman, Iran, Iraq, etc. And the third largest continent is North America. And after North America, it is South America, which is the fourth continent. And then after South America, we have Europe. And here, Europe contains some important countries like Turkey, Israel, Ukraine, etc. Then, after Europe, we have Australia is right here, Australia. And after Australia, we have Antarctica, and which is here, Antarctica. Now, world has 5 oceans, which are the first one is Pacific Ocean, which is the largest ocean in the world. Here is the North Pacific Ocean, and here we have South Pacific Ocean. And second one is Atlantic Ocean. Here is the North Atlantic Ocean, and here is the South Atlantic Ocean. Then we have Indian Ocean. Here is the Indian Ocean, which is below the Asia continent. Then we have after the Indian Ocean, we have Antarctic Ocean or Southern Ocean, which is in right here. That is above the Antarctic continent. Then then we have Arctic Ocean, which is the smallest ocean and which is here, as you can see, which is the Arctic Ocean, which is basically above the Russia. World is divided into two hemispheres, North Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere. The line which divides the world into two hemispheres is called equator line, which is right here, as you can see, this one. And now we will discuss about latitudes. A latitude measures the distance from north or south of the equator. That is an imaginary line that circles the earth at a particular latitude and that is parallel to the equator. We have equator here and we have certain lines. As you can see, we have certain lines which are parallel to the equator, which are basically used to measure the distance from the equator line. Equator is itself a latitude, and some important latitude examples are the Tropic of Cancer, which is 23 by half degree north, and the Tropic of Capricorn, which is 23 and half degree south. In the globe, we have two poles. One is North Pole and other one is the South Pole. The equator is at 0 degrees, as you can see here. This is at the 0 degrees, and the North Pole is at 90 degrees and the South Pole is also at the 90 degree. By 23 by half degree north, that is the Tropic of Cancer latitude, that means it is lies here in this position. Some more important latitudes are Arctic Circle, which is 66 by half degree north. Here 66 by half degree north, which is near the Arctic Ocean, that is called as the Arctic Circle. And we have Antarctic Circle as well here, and which is also 66 by half degree south. And in between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, the sun rays falls direct, that is straight at the mid. In this region circle and below the Arctic Circle, the sun rays falls slanting, and in the region of Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle, the sun rays are very less. That's why these regions are basically covered with the snow. In between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, the region is called as torrid zone because it has high temperature in this region. And in the region region below the Arctic Circle and above the Tropic of Cancer and similarly downward, it is called as temperate zone because temperature is moderate here. And the in the region above the Arctic Circle and below the Antarctic Circle, it is called as frigid zone because these are covered with the ice. As we know, India is present in the northern hemisphere, but it is not only sufficient to show by only latitudes that we cannot define the exact position of any country. For example, India and Mexico are present in the same latitude. So, how can we define a position to both the countries? For this reason, we introduce the concept of meridians. Meridians are just the lines which is basically meets at the top and at the center they are pretty wider. As you can see, these are called as the meridians. Distance between longitudes is measured in degrees of longitudes. All longitudes are same. So for making a reference line, we set 0 degrees at Greenwich, which is the country of Europe in UK, near London. So we here we can say this is our 0 degree line, and the meridian, there is a center meridian, is called basically the prime meridian, and line passing through Greenwich is called as prime meridian, and countries towards the east of that prime meridian are called as eastern hemisphere, and the countries west to it are called as western hemisphere. As we know, the earth rotates from west to east in 24 hours. When we go towards the east, the time will increase, and when we complete the circle of 360 degrees, the time increases by 24 hours, and in 1 degree, the time increases by 4 minutes, and in 15 degrees, the time increased by 1 hour. Here in this, as we can see, the time of India, for example, we set the time of India at 12. At 12 we set the time of India, and that means, and when we talk about Europe, because Europe has, because when we go east to the Europe, the time will increase. So from India, when we go towards the west, that is to the Europe, time will decrease. There is 12 p.m. in the Greenwich, that is UK. India has the time of 5:30 p.m. With every 1 degree longitude, the time will increase by 4 minutes. But as we can see, countries has so many longitudes, so how can any country have different times? To overcome this, we can use a reference line in India to define the time. As you can see, the Gujarat in India, which is 68 degrees east from the prime meridian, and Arunachal, which is 97 degrees east from the prime meridian. But how can we have different time in the same India? Because it will create so much problem by the flight time, by the train time. So to overcome this, we define a standard time. That is, we take a longitude on 82 by half degrees east, and the time in this degree will be the standard time of India, and we all follow the same time, as like other countries also have the same use this formula. These are some basic concept of the world which you can easily uh, learn with the help of a globe. Hope you all like my video. Thank you so much.